Yo, 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 what is up, potty people? Thanks for stopping by. I'm here with my wife, the Emma Flaming. And Emma, we've got some monumental news to share with the audience here today, if they care to know. We have a big milestone coming up on November 15th. Why is that such a big deal on November 15th?
Because on November 15th, 2024, we had our very first date.
Very first date. Not only the very first date, but the very first time we ever met each other. That's pretty wild. Yeah. So we met on the Hinge. Yes. The dating app. A wonderful experience meeting you online and then meeting you in person. Yeah. Well, let's talk. We want to talk about that a little bit. That whole experience of like getting connected on the Hinge and then it, manifesting to a full blown marriage.
Yeah.
Like we're married over a month now. Ain't that crazy? Talk about your Hinge experience. And no, Hinge is not paying us to promote this, but we figured, well, it'd be fun to talk about this to anyone who cares to know.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have Hinge for very long. And you messaged me on there because one of my prompts was that I like to do Sunrise Bible Studies.
Sunrise Bible Studies. Go on.
And you said that you like to do that as well, like something along those lines. And then you sent me an audio message.
Ooh. You're like, whoa, his voice is not what I was expecting. Almost completely rejected him.
No.
No?
That's
Okay.
not true. I just wanted to give you that same energy back, but I was nervous about sending you an audio message.
Oh, sweet little Emma, nervous to send an audio message. It was sweet. It's like, I don't really know what I'm doing. Never done an audio method before. And, it's not like it's just talking like normal, but.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like I had to answer all your questions from the audio message.
Yeah.
And,
A little nervous. I get that. I get it.
Yeah.
I'm just playing. Yeah.
And then for you to hear my voice for the
I
first
know.
time.
We're like, what if he doesn't like my voice?
Yeah.
Well, no, your voice is so sweet and cute.
Aw.
Actually, I remember after our first 2 days in person, we did a FaceTime because we lived an hour and a half from each other. I lived in Vero Beach, you lived in Boca Raton, and we did a first FaceTime, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, her voice is just so sweet and so cute. I'm like, oh my goodness, it's like, oh. That's all I can think of. It's like the emoji with the face.
Yeah, with the little tears.
With little tears coming out. Yeah, it's so crazy. But yeah, met through Hinge. That's cool.
Yeah.
And it's funny, kind of funny, kind of weird, ironic, I guess. The prompt that led me to you, aside from your beautiful good looks, was that you do Sunrise Bible Studies. And I was actually really consistent doing Sunrise Bible Studies. But after we met, I don't think I did a Sunrise Bible Study ever again.
I know. I feel like we got so busy.
Busy seeing each other and driving an hour and a half away.
Yeah. I feel like we did go to the beach pretty often together while we were dating. We did go to the Bible studies on Saturday nights.
That's true. But like a true full-on Sunrise Bible study, the thing that united us is something that we hardly did, which is just funny.
I think the distance, though, like either of us would have had to drive super early in the morning. But we did on our 6 months of dating.
True. On the 6-month anniversary, we did the
Sunrise Sunset Challenge.
The Sunrise Sunset Challenge. If you've never done that, it's kind of fun, actually. You see the sunrise on the East Coast or the West Coast, and then you see the sunset on the opposite coast. Wait, no. You have to do sunrise on the East Coast and the sunset on the West Coast. I thought you could pick and choose. The sun. Eureka. On the Sunrise Sunset Challenge, you see the sunrise on the East Coast, and then you see the sunset on the West Coast. Then that's the only way you can do it. It's a lot of fun, though. So let us know if you've ever done the Sunrise Sunset Challenge of 6 months. Yeah. So yeah, but talk about that first date on November 15th, 2024. How would you articulate how that date went?
I don't know if I have words for how well that date went. That was the best date of my life. I mean, we've had great dates since then, but nothing like that first time ever meeting each other and it going so well, like how it did.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like the best date of my life and the best date, even though I enjoy dating you every day since that day. Man, the first time meeting you, I've heard it said, actually specifically, I think it was my sister-in-law and brother talking about how you would know who your your spouse is pretty instantaneously. I don't know if that's the case for everybody. If that's not your case, sorry. But for me, I didn't know what that meant. That whole instantaneously, like, that's the person until I met you.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the person. Even though I literally just met her like an hour ago or 2 hours ago, for the first time like ever. I'm like, this person, I want to marry her. I mean, and we talked about, we didn't want to be presumptuous in our conversation. We didn't want to assume that the other person was thinking, how, I just want to assume just because it was going so good for me that it was going just as good for you.
Yeah,
but here we are, married, before we even made the year mark of knowing each other.
Yeah, which is so special. I was talking to my mom on the phone the other day, and I was like, oh yeah, James and I are going to celebrate our 1 year. Next weekend, we're going to go to Universal to celebrate. And she's like, that's so crazy. It hasn't even been a year yet, and you guys are already married.
Yeah, pretty wild. Like like sometimes I'm like, what do people think of us? Like they're like, man, he's so like, what's the word? Like, it's like young high schoolers. Like they're like just in love. Well, I'm gonna marry this person. Like you're in high school.
That actually
like
happened
puppy
to me
love
today,
or something. Oh yeah.
I was talking to the coworker that's like the same age as me, and her and her boyfriend have been together for like 3.5 years.
Yeah.
And she asked how long we were together, or like how long we dated until we got engaged. And I was like, about 6 months.
She's like, what?
Yeah, she was like, whoa.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, but if you know, and there's some contributing factors to that 6 month length of time before getting proposed, and then we had a 4 month engagement, 5 month engagement. Can't remember exactly. But I think season of life plays a big part of that. I am a 28-year-old man. You were 25 at the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're 26 now. And just, the experiences you've had in 28 years of life, at least for me, I don't know, you learn like what to look for in a person. You learn what to observe. You learn like what to do and not do at the beginning of the relationship. Like for example, I heard a pastor say that, intimacy blinds clarity. And though we weren't perfect with the intimacy route on the dating phase, I would say we did our best to make sure that we were thinking clearly and actually hearing what the person like ambitions were, what they believed in as it relates to Christ, and God, and direction and mission and convictions and things of that nature, to where like we weren't blinded by what's the word? Infatuation. Because that's the thing that usually drives people for the first 6 to 9 months, is just an infatuation with the person. Like, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. Oh, he's so handsome. Oh, he likes me. Oh, she likes me. Oh my goodness. And you just, on puppy love for a little bit. And unfortunately the infatuation, it wanes. And even for us, we move from infatuation to like intimacy to commitment, right? Because we're committed to each other in marriage. That's what marriage is all about. We're committing to each other, even on the days we're not like infatuated with each other. So because we did that, I think, in terms of the intimacy and things of that nature, we had the clarity to see this is the one God has for me. And I know for me specifically, we started dating in November. In the month of January, my church does a 21-day fast at the start of every year, and you and I could participate in that fast. And I know for me, one of the big ticket items I was praying for and fasting about was like, all right, is Emma the one? Is she going to be someone I'm going to pursue in marriage? And I know for me, I received that clarity during the prayer and fasting, to where like, yeah, I'm ready. Like I was ready to propose. After that prayer and fasting, I waited a little bit, but I was ready after a month and a half, 2 months. So yeah. So in that sense, yeah, is it wise maybe to date someone for a year? Sure, I guess. I mean, but if you know and you feel peace in your heart, and the Lord's is confirming it in many ways, what's to hold you back from pursuing your significant other in marriage? What's holding you back? And obviously, we are a Christian couple, so that plays a big part into it too. In terms of the all the things that come with marriage, and what's sacred for marriage only, we that was definitely a driving factor, sure, as well. So yeah, 1 year, November 15th. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, thanks for listening to our big news, breaking news. Been together for a year, but it's been a great year, and I'm looking forward to many more to come.
Thank you.
All right. Peace out, potty people.